She was supposed to be the Democrats' future. Now, donors won't even take her calls. Kamala Harris's plan to launch a political comeback in California is quickly falling apart, and even her top supporters are starting to panic. But before we get into the story, please like, comment, and share Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, after her humiliating loss in last year's presidential election, Kamala Harris was reportedly plotting a return to politics, either by running for president again in 2028 or launching a bid for California governor in 2026 once Gavin Newsom terms out. But now, even that looks unlikely. According to a bombshell report from Politico, many of Harris's biggest donors are abandoning ship. They say a governor's race would only remind voters of how traumatizing her failed presidential campaign really was, and how Harris played a key role in covering up former President Biden's rapid cognitive decline. One California megadonor who gave 6 figures to Harris in 2024 put it bluntly, "Kamala just reminds you we're in this complete blank storm." Other donors accuse Harris of misleading them about Biden's condition and say they feel furious about how the Democratic Party handles the 2024 campaign. "It's the whole 'did you know Joe Biden' thing," one donor told Politico. "She still would probably lead, but honestly, no one is incredibly pumped." Now, the mood among Democrats is so grim that even longtime Harris allies admit the enthusiasm has waned. And while some donors still believe she has name recognition and grassroots support, many are worried that her candidacy would backfire, especially as investigations continue into what she knew about Biden's health behind the scenes.
So the way that the president's demeanor in that report was characterized could not be more wrong on the facts and clearly politically motivated.
You know, I've been hearing reports that his team at least is saying he's suffering from exhaustion. And that's apparently the excuse for why he's not doing interviews. And of course, he's not doing the CNN town hall. He refuses to do another debate. And, you know, look, being president of the United States is probably one of the hardest jobs in the world. And so we really do need to ask if he's exhausted being on the campaign trail, is he fit to do the job? And I think that's a question that is an open-ended question that he needs to answer.
Right now, Harris is on a so-called listening tour with California's power brokers, trying to gauge support. After that, she's reportedly taking a vacation in July to decompress and make a final decision. But here's the truth. The Democrats have no good options. Kamala Harris is damaged goods. And the fact that her best case scenario is a reluctant donor class, angry voters, and a haunted legacy of Biden's decline tells you everything you need to know. So please like, comment, and share Explain America. We appreciate your support. And let us know what do you think the Democrats should do in 2028?